Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're diving into a challenge that's incredibly common, often embarrassing and, well, universally relatable for anyone trying to master a new language.
Yeah, that moment.
Exactly. That moment, your mind just goes completely blank when you try to speak, even after, loads of study.
It's a killer.
It really is. Our source for this deep dive comes from a truly insightful piece. It's titled Speaking English, From Fear to Fluency.
Okay.
And it shares this really vivid, relatable story that just perfectly illustrates the struggle.
But it also gives solutions, right?
Crucially, yes. It maps out a clear path forward.
Yeah.
So our mission today is to really unpack why this mind blank happens.
What's behind it?
Yeah, what it tells us about how we actually acquire language, and maybe most importantly, how you can move past it.
Right, to actually communicate confidently.
Exactly. Okay, let's unpack this.
You know, it's fascinating how deeply this specific fear can hit a learner.
It really is.
Especially someone who's genuinely put in the time, feels like more than just stage fright.
It totally is, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the piece introduces us to someone. They'd spent years studying English.
Right.
I mean, watching tons of videos, reading texts, even acing grammar tests.
So they knew their stuff on paper.
Exactly. But, and this is the kicker, they had never actually spoken English. Not in a real conversation.
Wow, not once.
Not once. So, picture this. They're traveling, feeling maybe a bit brave,
Okay.
and decide, right, this is it. I'm going to order fast food in English.
Seems simple enough, right? Low stakes.
You'd think so.
Yeah.
They walk up to the counter, the server smiles, friendly, and then bam.
Oh, no.
Complete utter panic just floods their system.
Ugh, I can almost feel it, even though they knew the phrase.
Yep. Knew the simple sentence they wanted. Hi, can I have a chicken sandwich, please? Totally knew it.
But couldn't get it out.
Nope. Hands start sweating, hearts
Yeah.
pounding. And what actually comes out is, well,
Not that.
not quite. It's more like,
Me want chicken eat.
Yeah.
Oh, the agony.
right. The worker looks a bit confused and smiles patiently. They get the sandwich eventually.
But the damage is done emotionally.
Totally. The feeling of humiliation is just overwhelming. And the immediate thought,
I'm useless.
pretty much,
Yeah.
I can't do this. I'll never speak English again.
And that's not just a funny story, is it? It's a really profound example of a common hurdle.
Absolutely.
That intense shame, that urge to just retreat and give up. It's incredibly real for so many learners.
Oh, you can just feel that wave of humiliation washing over you, can't you? That universal, why did my brain just short circuit feeling? So what is it? Psychologically, what causes that block? When the knowledge is clearly there.
Right, because they understand everything. They know the rules, listen to podcasts.
Yeah. But freeze up when it's their turn to talk. The piece really digs into this.
Well, the source really zeroes in on something researchers often call the affective filter.
Affective filter. Okay.
Yeah, it's not just general nerves. It's this specific emotional barrier that pops up when you're anxious or self-conscious.
Ah.
And it literally filters out your ability to access the language you actually already know.
So it's not that you don't know it.
Exactly. It's less about a knowledge gap and more about an emotional blockade. It stops you from getting to the knowledge.
Wow.
The real problem isn't the lack of vocabulary or grammar. This person knew the words, knew the structure,
But couldn't use them.
couldn't access them under pressure. Why? Because of this overwhelming fear of being wrong.
The perfectionism trap.
Yeah, worrying about speaking perfectly, worrying about being judged, whether it's real or just imagined judgment.
Right.
And it raises this really important question, doesn't it? How much does this filter, this fear, truly hold learners back?
Yeah.
It suggests the barrier isn't the language itself, but this mental wall we build around it.
And that really reframes the whole problem. It's not about lacking words, it's about accessing them. And our person in the story, they hit that humiliating wall hard. The easy thing, give up.
Definitely just retreat back to passive learning.
But the source shows a crucial turning point. What was it? What did they actually do?
Well, crucially, they chose not to let that failure define them. They used it as fuel.
Okay. Oh.
Instead of shutting down, they started taking these really practical, actionable steps to sort of chip away at that speaking block.
Right. Like what?
They started incredibly small, just talking to themselves in English at home, no pressure.
Does that make sense?
Then they recorded their own voice, which, can feel a bit awkward.
Oh, definitely. Hearing your own voice.
But it's such a powerful tool. You hear yourself without the pressure of someone listening live. You can self-correct, build confidence.
Good point. What else?
They moved on to repeating phrases from movies. kind of immersing themselves in natural speech rhythms and sounds.
Getting the feel for it.
Exactly. And then a really big step, joining online speaking rooms specifically for learners.
Ah, the safe space idea.
Totally. That's crucial because when everyone's kind of in the same boat, learning, stumbling, that fear of judgment goes way down.
Yeah, you feel less exposed.
Right. It creates this environment where it's okay to experiment, to make mistakes.
Okay, so practical steps, but was there something deeper?
Yes. The truly pivotal shift, according to the source, was this profound change in mindset,
It was.
moving away from focusing on perfection.
Which is impossible anyway.
Right, and instead embracing fluency, just focusing on getting the message across, even imperfectly.
Accepting the messiness.
Exactly. The huge lesson learned was making mistakes isn't a sign of weakness. It's actually a necessary, vital step towards fluency.
That's such a powerful realization.
It really is. And by internalizing that, truly believing it, they eventually built the confidence to speak English publicly. In videos, even like us, in podcasts.
Wow, that's quite a journey from me want chicken eat now
Mhm.
to public speaking.
Incredible, isn't it?
So let's bring this back to you listening right now. If you're feeling stuck, or maybe frustrated with your own language journey,
And maybe you've had a moment like that fast food counter incident.
yeah, what are the key lessons here? What can you actually take away and apply from this story?
Well, the source distills it down to 5 really essential lessons. Things to remember when you feel that fear or frustration.
Okay, number 1.
First, everyone fails at first. Seriously. Even native speakers learning another language. They stumble, mispronounce, mess up grammar.
It's just part of the process, not a sign you're bad at it.
Exactly. It's
No.
unavoidable. Second, speaking is a skill, not a talent.
Oh, that's huge.
Isn't it? It completely shatters that myth that some people are just born good at languages.
Right, like it's magic.
No. The source reminds us it's like building a muscle, developing neural pathways, like learning piano or tennis.
It's procedural knowledge.
Right.
Something you learn by doing.
Precisely. Which leads straight to number 3. You must speak to improve.
No way around it.
No way around it. Even if it's
Yeah.
messy, broken, awkward, the actual act of producing language is the only way to build that speaking muscle.
It forces your brain to work differently than just listening or reading.
Exactly. It's related to what some linguists call the output hypothesis. Trying to speak, even badly, makes you notice gaps in your knowledge.
And that helps you learn.
Yeah, it primes you to notice the correct forms next time you encounter them. Okay, 4th point. Use your fear.
Use it. How? Not let it stop you, you mean?
More than that, the piece suggests actively reframing it, that feeling of discomfort, that anxiety. It's actually a signal
A signal of what?
that you're in the growth zone, you're pushing past your limits. It's proof you're actually doing the hard work, not just staying comfy.
Huh. So lean into the discomfort almost.
Kind of, yeah. Let it motivate you forward rather than paralyze you. And finally, number 5, celebrate small wins.
Ah, the little victories.
Absolutely vital. Acknowledging your progress, no matter how small it seems, ordering that coffee, saying hi, asking for directions.
All counts.
It all counts. It's forward momentum. Recognizing and celebrating that keeps you going.
Okay, those are 5 really solid takeaways.
And the ultimate message running through all of this is just so clear, I think. Your English, or whatever language you're learning.
Doesn't have to be perfect.
Exactly. It just has to be real. You're a learner. You're not supposed to be flawless.
Yeah, give yourself a break.
Right. Every mistake really is a lesson learned, and every sentence you manage to utter is a genuine step forward on your own unique path.
That really is an empowering way to think about it.
Yeah.
It shifts the focus from avoiding errors to just engaging. And maybe the bravery isn't in speaking perfectly, but just in trying it all.
I think that's exactly right. Just putting yourself out there, opening your mouth, engaging, that's often the biggest hurdle clear right there. You're already winning.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And maybe something for you, the listener, to think about as you go about your day. How might shifting your own focus, moving away from needing to be perfect and just concentrating on trying, how might that change things for your language learning today?
Good question.
And maybe ask yourself, what small win can you celebrate in your own journey today, no matter how tiny it seems? What's one little step you took or could take that moves you closer?